Hi, it's me, Nancy, today. Well, I've been potting. Want to see what I've done so far? Have to come back out here. I never know where I'm going to start a video when I start it. It's just that I start talking. So here are the pots that I threw today. Now, as you can see, they're not very good, but what we do know is that when they're dry, I can trim them, and they should turn out pretty good. They're pretty big. So anyway, 7 pots there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Isn't that cool? Now the ones that I made originally, well, there's some outside that are what I cremated. These are the ones that worked. This is do something every day that scares you. I'm clay in the master's hand. You see, I never trimmed it or anything. Every attempt shows improvement. I can do difficult things. This one I never got as far as the second firing, just the first. This also never got the second firing. It's a little teapot I made. I'm not afraid to try new things. And is there any more? Oh, here, wait a minute. This is my honey pot. Have some honey poo. Is there any more, rabbit? And then, of course, I made this. I made that. And I made this. It fired the first time, but I had to break it off of the thing because I cremated it. So there were 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I made that up there. My salamanders on it. And I did this one too. Never suppress a generous thought. That one broke. This one broke. There's another little teapot I made. I should use that, you know. Since I made it and all, I made this at Mira. I also made this one. Nancy Today, 2010. Well, while I'm here, I'll get some nettle tea. Nettle and ginger. My lid is too small, so it falls in all the time. So I put these rubber bands on to keep it from falling in. Okay, so those are the pottery I've done so far. This is my claiming spot, and this is what I claimed the other day. So those are the reclaimed. And now in here, I have the wheel and some more reclaimed, which I can throw. And here are 2 more pots I made, both not very good, but I don't worry about that. So let's put this over here. Set you on there and hold it with both hands. So there they are, those 2. This is very big. But, like I said, and it's very thick at the bottom, very thick. But I can trim it. I have that handy dandy trimming thing I bought. So, shall we work on this? I think so. So I'll start a new video for that. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to do some pottery. I'll put you on this thing so you can see what I want you to see. So I can put you where I want you to be, which is, I'm not sure where. Now, where's the wheel? You need to be up higher than that. You need to be like that. That's not quite right. Okay, here's the wheel, and this is where I'll be doing my pottery. Oops. Okay, so I shall turn you so you don't lose your battery. And this is what we're going to do. Well, I don't have my bib on. Darn. So I'll just wear a piece of paper. Now, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying. I've had a few little lessons. Okay. But what I have learned is that if it's not centered properly, it doesn't work as well. Cold water over there. See, it's not centered properly. That's why it's thick on this side and thin on this side. There's a big lump in that side. So I figure what I'll do is I'll trim it later. Not good at all. But we'll see what happens when I go to trim it. But I do know if I don't stop, leave it alone, it'll just collapse. Well, we'll see how this goes on the wheel. When I go to... Well, that didn't work. Well, one thing I do know is that I know how to do it wrong. I think if the clay is too cold, too. There we go. So I made some. They look pretty rough. But perhaps when I trim them, they will look decent. One can only hope. And there's nowhere to go but better, right? You can't get worse. Well, I can't get worse. I mean, I know enough that I can do this much. I could get worse, but anyway, so now I have to go and get them and put them in the window over there so they'll dry. It's not bad, really, for somebody with no experience and very little lessons. And everything takes practice. Most people just throw away their practice, but not me. I have to prove to myself that I did something. Because it makes me feel good when I know I did something. Okay, there it is. So I can bring you over and you can see now. Sorry you didn't get to see everything. Sometimes you just don't get to see everything. Sometimes you only get to see some things. You have to wait till later to see everything else. There we go. So now I can say I did something today. I did something useful. Yippee! I'm so proud of myself. Yes, sir. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.